brave navigators of the parenting universe. Welcome back to the Alienated Dads Network. I'm your guide and your fellow journeyman through these twists and turns of fatherhood, one and only, what's it? Now, today we're diving deep into a topic that's not for the faint-hearted, but crucial for every person out there, everyone. It's about understanding and confronting the darker sides of the human psychology, I suppose. So gather round as we unveil the top 5 most callous behaviours of a narcissistic individual. These really will make your skin crawl. But fear not. Our goal here is not just to explore. It's not just to explore these disturbing realities and shed light on the dark side of humanity, but we will guide you with the knowledge and strategies to support you navigate through them. Remember, people, knowledge is power, and in our community, we face the darkness with a torch in hand. So let's get ready for the 5 most callous behaviours a narcissistic individual can display. But let's be clear on what and who I mean by this. Drum roll, please. They may not be diagnosed with narcissism directly, but they're ticking every box available on that fitting description. So if you're ready to turn the tide on these challenges, stay tuned, hit that like button and subscribe if you have not done so already. Let's embark on this enlightening journey together, shall we? Come. So, what you and I may class as entertainment, value for money, quality, these things do not entertain narcissists. In fact, quite the opposite. Things that you and I find appealing are the ones that they find entertaining and pleasing. You and I may find it appalling and they will love it. Let's find out what these things are in today's video. There are different things that motivate and make normal and healthy people happy, like the love of their family or the love from their family. They need to help others or success in a job. But narcissists, in their selfish desires, are motivated only by their narcissistic supply. Part of a victim's healing is going to be understanding what a narcissist does not think, feel and desire the same things that we do. It's critical that victims comprehend this. You cannot project how you think and feel onto the narcissist. We are 2 completely different species. Plus, they have terrible impulse control and complete lack of empathy for others. And the harm and damage that they cause it's because of these things, they'll enjoy and delight in many things that others absolutely hate. Plus, they have a terrible impulse for just downright rudeness, really, and their righteous place on the top table, almost. Anyway, after me waffling, let's get cracking. So, number 1, the first thing they'll always do, and they love it, and they thrive on it, and so do their flying monkeys. It's the public shaming. Narcissists love to shame you when others are watching. They love to put you down and count your flaws when everyone is watching through 2 things. 1, they have control over you. 2, that they are better than you. Well, not all narcissists engage in public shaming. Overt and grandiose ones with no shame left in them like it more than anything else because it makes them feel dominant and powerful. My father did it all the time. On a bus, at a gathering, or some other place where he could prove his big father and he's got what his children under his thumb and they do all as they're told. They target your perceived weaknesses or mistakes and expose them to the watching or the hearing audience, leaving you feeling humiliated and vulnerable. This is where the shame towards yourself sets in and you start to seeing yourself as a worthless being. They may call out your errors in a group setting, make fun of your appearance or personal choices, or deride your opinions and ideas to make themselves appear superior. If they subtly put you down or covertly jab you and you confront them, they say it was a joke and you're being too sensitive, or you can't take a joke. You know the ones. Number 2, gossiping and spreading false information. A narcissist's main source of entertainment is gossiping and talking bad behind your back while being a sweetheart in your presence. They find gossip amusing because it distracts them from themselves and makes them feel proud to be being your hypocrite. They love to spread false information to create drama, tarnish your reputation, or damage your relationships with others. They fabricate stories, exaggerate everything, or share your secrets to undermine your credibility and assert their superiority. All of this is done to prove that you are crazy, unhinged, erratic, and eruptive, spreading rumours about your personal life, like making them feel that they have the upper hand over you. By gossiping, they think they have the control over you, the narrative, and feed their ego, which is basically a bottomless pit, but at the expense of your emotional well-being. Oh, of course, and your social standing. Oh, maybe your financial stuff too. Anyway, number 3, they're deliberately confusing you and convincing you that you are a monster. The sheer joy a narcissist gets out of deliberately confusing you is highly satisfying to them. It's a power trip that takes that ego to the ninth sky and gives them a godlike feeling. Thank you, drum roll, please. Because think about it. Think like this, right? What can be more satisfying for a human as insecure as a narcissist than to know that they are in control of someone's perception of themselves? They love to see you blaming yourself and berating yourself for being faulty. They knowingly create confusion and uncertainty in your thoughts and in your emotions by sending mixed signals, lying or making contradictory statements. This leaves you questioning your own judgment and reality. Examples of these mind games might include denying previous statements or actions, or feigning affection or interest only to come across as a saviour after destroying you. They get entertained when they find you constantly second-guessing your perceptions of decisions, and even doubting your own goodness, making you more susceptible to the narcissist's influence and manipulation. Their biggest goal is achieved when you believe that you are the monster and everything's your fault. Number 4, cruel teasing or mocking you. Narcissists find entertainment in making cruel jokes or teasing you about your insecurities, vulnerabilities, or failures. The very thing they promise to be sensitive about. They love to push where it hurts. The most pain they can take from you, the most sadistic pleasure from your pain, is what they will do. They tease you or mock you in your various forms, such as mocking sarcastic comments about your abilities, ridiculing your personal choices or beliefs, or continuously bringing up past mistakes to make you feel inadequate. You never really feel safe being yourself around them, and you feel the need to keep changing. And your nature, if you want them to accept you, you will be whatever they want you to be. By targeting your sensitive areas, narcissists undermine your confidence and self-esteem, ultimately playing with your emotions like a cat plays with a prey. They keep peeking at you until you burst, and then they call you crazy for reacting. 5th and final one for now for today. If you made it this far, thank you, well done. Enjoying your physical pain or discomfort. Some narcissists derive satisfaction from witnessing your physical pain or discomfort. They feel alive, and it's shocking to witness, because you can't comprehend or you can't fathom to have someone who claims to love you feel pleasure in your pain. They create situations that lead to accidents or injuries, such as setting up obstacles or deliberately withholding information that could prevent harm, because they feel it when harm is caused through their interference. For these reasons, I call them evil, although they revel in observing and commenting on your misfortune, showing little empathy or concern for your well-being. They even mock your pain or use it as a means to belittle you further or call you weak. By enjoying your suffering, narcissists reinforce their sense of being stronger and better than you, ultimately feeding their ego and their need for superiority, of course at your expense. In a nutshell, they're arseholes, they're wankers, and they need to find things that are appalling and entertaining. And it makes no sense to me. And I'm not sure if it makes no sense to you, because they're unempathetic. They don't know how to be caring. So the things that hurt others, especially when these things are done by them, they find them entertaining. And that makes me sad. Stay strong.